Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Paisano's Music and Vinyl Talk. Team Paisano, full force. Jean Pierre, ladies and gentlemen, yes. All wound up, yes. All wound up, we are. Now, we are going to talk about Rory Gallagher. It's not Gallagher, as I found out, it's Gallagher. So, in his third studio album, it's called Blueprint. And I got this from my ex-brother-in-law. He was getting rid of some albums quite a while ago, probably at least 25 years ago, maybe even longer. And this is one of the ones I bought off him. Not knowing much about Rory, but I have since learned quite a bit, especially if you get the time. Look up Rory Gallagher and the Beat Club. Beat Club was a German TV show featuring live performances by groups of the late 60s and early 70s. And his appearances were absolutely legendary. I mean, I watch his appearances, and I can't help but think that he does a better Eric Clapton than Eric Clapton does. He reminds me so much of Clapton in the early 70s, but he's better, you know? There, I said it. He's a fantastic guitarist, you know. He sings with that bluesy style, and you know, he was a genuine talent, and he died way too young. He died in the mid-90s at a young age. This was released in 1973, right before his highest-rated album called Tattoo. Now, Blueprint falls kind of in the. If you look up Rory Gallagher albums, he didn't have that many of them while he was alive. So some releases came out after he was long gone. I bought a compilation, a 3 CD compilation called Blues back in 2019, and it's fantastic. He was never better than with the blues. And this album has a couple of acoustic songs on it. I'm not that big of a fan of Rory on acoustic. I prefer his electric and especially slide work. He's one of the best slide guitarists you will ever see in your life. His voicings with the slide guitar were revolutionary for the time, especially. This was produced by Rory Gallagher, and he switched drummers. Wilgar Campbell was replaced by Rod Diat. And he had long-time bass player Jerry McAvoy on board, and on keyboards and second guitar Lou Martin. Some long songs on this, some 5, 6, 7 minute songs. Did Paisano say something funny? Yeah, there's a bit of delirium.
I love Peppa Pig.
There's a bit of delirium going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. This came out on Polydor, and let's look at that's a shot of Rory Gallagher on the front, and the rest of the band on the back. The cover, as you can see, kind of like a electrical schematic representing a blueprint. This is probably very close to an original of the album. It's the original red Polydor label. Like I said, it came out in 1973. Before we go over the track listing, let's talk about subscriptions.
Yeah, we need to have a chat.
Genevieve's favorite subject.
Especially if I get to talk about Peppa Pig.
You're new to the channel, welcome. We talk about
rock and roll.
Talk about rock and roll here. Well said, Genevieve. Always have, always will. We don't talk about Peppa Pig.
Come on. Guys, go watch Scottish.
And if you've been watching for some time and not yet subscribed, that's not good.
Stop leeching.
Stop leeching. Thank you, Genevieve. I couldn't have said it better myself. All right, that aside. Track listing. Side 1, Walk on Hot Coals, Daughter of the Everglades. One of the acoustics on here, Banker's Blues. Side 1 finishes with Hands Off. Side 2 starts off with Race the Breeze, The Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, Unmilitary Two-Step, and If I Had a Reason. All right. Yeah, like I said, this one finishes kind of low to mid. If you look up Rory Gallagher albums, not his best and not his worst, but an enjoyable listen. I always get the impression when especially based on his Beat Club performances, anytime I listen to this album, I always felt like he was holding back. You know, if he would just let go and really let loose, I think his albums would have been a lot better. Well, this album in particular would have been a lot better. All right, tomorrow night, we're going to grab the Pittsburgh Pirates hat. Genevieve will do her hand exercises, strengthen the hand, and draw another album for review. And next Sunday night will be the 17th of August. We'll be home. We'll be home. And we're going to talk about the album that's drawn. And I'm already looking forward to it. I know Genevieve is. So until tomorrow night, thank you. And good night. Say good night, Genevieve. Say good night, Genevieve.
Scotch Pepper Pig for life. Sorry. Good night.